Alright, so real quick, I just kind of gonna show off my mounts, mainly because Tech wanted to see him, and I never really managed to show them to him while we were on stream, because first it was glitching out, and then once I got it fixed, he was off busy or something for a while until my computer decided to restart. So, anyway. I'm going to go through just all of my different mounts that I got and talk about them real quick. Though before that, I haven't posted anything in a month. Hopefully, I'll be trying to fix that, mainly because I didn't post anything because, well, my work schedule's just been crazy. And then I got, basically freaking got my own apartment, and I've been trying to, at first I was trying to force Eros to freaking take over for me a little bit, but that definitely doesn't work now that I've got my own apartment, and I can't really have him use my computer to edit and shit, so hopefully I can kind of get into a new groove that lets me do stuff once a week, but we'll see how long that takes. So, first of all, we got the Gloomspore Wolf. This is the newest one I've gotten. I got it from the latest Crown Crates. It's cool looking. And I really like how it howls. It brings out the freaking spores and shit. It's pretty cool. I got the New Moon Wolf. This one's one of my favorites. It was like a limited time thing. Like a limited time thing inside of another Crown Crate. And it's like, oh my god, it's fucking phenomenal. One of the coolest looking things I've got. Maybe the coolest looking thing. I don't know. I don't think so, actually. But it is, like, within the top 5. It's fucking amazing. Maybe even top 3. Probably top 3. Probably the second. The Storm Atronach Camel. This is one of my favorites for a very long time. I still use it on my Sorcerer, because my Sorcerer, in my head, my Sorcerer's like a freaking mage type guy with a bunch of knowledge and shit, and deals with Daedra and shit, and yeah, because he's a Sorcerer, and figured an Astronaut is a type of Daedra anyway, so he'd be using a Daedra as a mount. Makes perfect sense for him. Whereas, like, the other two, like the New Moon, I think the New Moon might actually be a type of Daedra, but it doesn't feel like one. Gloomspore definitely isn't one. Neither are the Wild Hunt things. Storm Atronach Wolf. Main reason I usually use the Camel instead of the Wolf is because, well, Camel just feels more regal, whereas the Wolf seems more badass, you know? Alright, anyway, Wild Hunt Camel. I do not like this one. I don't know what it is about it, but I just don't like it. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. The horse looks like a deer, and I kind of like that, because it's a Wild Hunt horse. Looks kind of like a deer. I definitely like that. Then there's the Wild Hunt Sinach, which is that one I actually use for one of my characters, though I haven't leveled that particular character very much because I don't really like the way it fights, but I do have that character. Ancient Dragon Horse, Hunter Horse. It's a horse with a really cool armor. Banded Guar. The horse, I think, came with a collection including a certain, like, 2 dungeons or something. Banded Guar I got from Crown Crate, I'm pretty sure, a while ago. Black Bear, also a Crown Crate thing. Though this one I do actually like. I did like for a while, at least, because when the Warden first came out, I was like, just bears, give me bears and animals and shit. And that's kind of how I played my character for a while. Though eventually I got tired of that particular character because he just didn't feel like he had a direction he was going in. So I ended up deleting him, I think. This one I think they reskinned at some point because it used to be a lot more black rather than brown. It says black camel of ill omen. It's a brown camel of ill omen. It should be black if it's a black camel. That's not black. That's brown. It's like darker than the tan, but it's brown. So it should be that color of the freaking black lion. That is Jafar. Jafar is black. See? Doom Wolf. Also black, though not as dark as the black snatch lion. It's still a lot darker than the camel. Badass eyes. It came with the Dark Brotherhood DLC in a pack I got a very long time ago, nearly when I first got the game. Another Guar. There aren't any really cool looking Guars, you know, except for like the Apex Guars. And I want some cool looking Guars. Besides maybe some of the Apex would be cool looking. Would be like cool looking and like normal at the same time. I don't know, but definitely not this season's or any of the ones that I have the Apex versions of. Green Nearest Guar. And here's a Grizzly Horse Mummy. This one's weird because I thought I would love it, but I don't have any characters that it kind of fits really well with. Even the Death Knight character that I'm kind of playing right now is there's like a Wraith steed that's much cooler looking that you'll see later that fits him much better. Whereas this one would go great if I had some kind of a character that was focused around that was kind of themed around mummies. But so actually, like if I ever make a freaking healer necromancer or something, I might run this as his mount. Highland Wolf. I don't remember what I got this. I think it might have come with Cyrodiil, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a Highland Wolf. This one came with the latest DLC. I think it was a pre-purchase or a pre-order bonus, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's the Skyrim helmet on a horse. Meh. Dwarven Warhorse. I think this was the pre-order bonus with the Morrowind, if I remember right. But it's a Dwarven Warhorse. Horse with Dwarven armor. This one came with the game because I bought the a special version of the pack for when I got it, and I got the Imperial horse at the same time. Palomino horse. I think this was probably in a fucking... I thought I had gotten this one in the with the level up, but I might have actually gotten this with something else entirely. But within a crown crate, I don't know. This one was definitely from the level up advisor. It even says so. And then this one's actually really cool looking. I do remember getting this one from a crown crate. I was kind of disappointed in it because I wanted something else, but it's not bad looking. It's just not on the level of some of the really cool ones. Orin Warhorse, like this is your paladin horse right here. Absolutely amazing looking. Here's the Bloodshadow Wraith steed. This is the one that's actually on my Necromancer that I'm running right now. That is kind of played like a Death Knight from World of Warcraft. It's really freaking cool. I'll try to make a video just kind of explaining the classes and why there's too much, a little too wide open sometimes, that it can feel they can feel a little too overwhelming later. but we'll see. This one came with the digital deluxe version of the newest expansion Grimoire, and it is the Death Hound. I think this is the one I'm running on my assassin, my vampire assassin. But really cool looking fucking hound. It's actually one of the coolest looking ones I think they've put out in a while. Though I don't know, they might have put out some that I just wasn't paying attention to that were really good. I'm hoping that didn't glitch out because I was watching the audio go up and down and it like stopped for a second. I'll have to rewatch this whole video just to see if it glitched out. But I probably won't edit it much. Just saying. So you'll hear this. You'll hear this. Anyway, here's this one. I don't remember if this one was like a pre-order bonus or if I got it for free with something, or it was a Twitch thing. I don't remember, because I got a lot of shit during a certain period of time, and a lot of it was stuff that I don't remember, like, getting, I don't know, it's really cool, though. It is a cool looking fucking mount, though. There's the Dwarven Spider. This is actually one of the very unique to have this kind of skeleton, because a lot of these are like just skins off of the certain thing. Even the Death Hound is basically just a reskin of the same wolf, whereas this one is like, this one and one other thing are the only two that I think have this exact same skin. The Nyx Ox Warsteed just have that same skeleton, and I have not seen anything really else that uses, besides those two, that use that skeleton. Here's the Mind-Shriven Horse. This was one of my first ones I got, and really one of my favorites for a very long time. I've used it on my Sorcerer for a while to kind of make my Oblivion horse. I've also used it on my on this character that I'm running right now, my freaking Death Knight, because it does kind of look like a Death Charger steed. I just kind of wish it had some armor. But this one actually was one of the first mounts that came out, and it looks really cool. But I've never found a character that it goes well with. I still haven't. Maybe if I ever play like a caster Dragon Knight, this will be what I run. Or maybe the Nightmare Sinchi or Sinach, whatever. That one, this one. One of these two for that character if I ever make it. Though I'm not sure if I ever will, because, well, it sounds cool. I'm not really sure if it sounds something I really want, I don't know. And here, this is the Nyx Warrox. Actually, this one, I don't think this is the same skeleton as the... Yeah, this is a different skeleton. For some reason, I thought they were the same skeletons. They're not. So, this one is actually entirely unique, because... this is entirely unique. Because there are other versions of the Dwarven thing, but recolored versions, but this, I can't think of anything else that is a war, like the Nyx Ox. I think this one actually came free with Twitch Prime at one point, but it's a cool looking wolf thing. Here's kind of a Sigic Charger. Kind of looks like a Paladin steed, though a lower level one in a way, but still very, very cool. This is a very low level version of a Paladin steed, but not my favorite. Just kind of meh. It's alright. The Silver Dawn Argent Charger is it's alright. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. It's a night thing. And that's all of my guys. Let me know, Tech or whoever else ends up watching this. Let me know if you want me to do my pets too, because I can do that. Hell, I could even do my. I don't want to do my costumes, but I will. I mean, I'd like to show them off, but there's just so freaking many of them, and it takes forever to load them all up. So that would take longer. Anyway, yeah.